What's going on, Crimson Tide Nation? This is Justin Riley with the Bama Standard here with a special edition of Bama Standard Shorts. Wow, what a difference a week makes. This time last week, we were up in arms because Peter Woods from Thompson High School, five-star defensive lineman, decided to take his set of skills to Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers. Well, I have some great news. And then before we jump into it, let's go ahead and roll that impressive intro. Glad to have everyone in. If you would, before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button and hit subscribe. This is our new channel. Also, find us on all forms of social media, the Bama Standard on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. As I mentioned earlier, last week, Peter Woods was the main topic of discussion.
To me, is a lot more lively. He's a lot more understanding of teenage life, and he says all the time he specializes in 18 to 24-year-old men. So, and I really believe that's true.
Those were the words spoken by none other than Peter Woods from Thompson High School. And then the media pushed out a false narrative that Coach Saban cannot connect with young men anymore. Well, I hate to disappoint you, all those who are against the Crimson Tide, because something happened today that has completely derailed that train of thought. Well, hold on to your seat. We've had one of the biggest wins seen in the 2023 recruiting class. Oh, what a difference a week makes, like I said. Alabama, Nick Saban, and running backs coach Robert Gillespie go into Beaufort, Georgia, where they've found success before with Isaiah Bond and Jake Pope from the recent class. And they grab top 50 running back Justice Haynes. This has sent the college football world and the Georgia Bulldog Nation into an absolute panic. If you go on Twitter, the place is probably on fire right now, so you may want to step back from your keyboard. Hayes is not only the number 4 rated running back in this class, but most importantly, he's a Georgia legacy. If that last name rings a bell, that's because his dad, Verron Haynes, played for the Georgia Bulldogs from 1999 through 2001. Following his time with the Bulldogs, he played 7 years in the NFL with the Steelers and the Falcons. Bama fans, this is huge. This is a top 10 running back, the number 4 in this class. Some have compared him to DeAndre Swift and Najee Harris. So let's get down to why this young man is so good and why we need to focus on what he can bring to the table. Haynes has great burst and vision. He's also very patient, allows plays to develop. Some people have even said he's a little too patient. But hey, when's that a problem? And of course, that's something I'll work out later on. He's also able to utilize his burst and has great vision to find the open lane. He can accelerate through that lane without being touched. But if he's going to be touched, the people who are trying to initiate that contact are in for a world of hurt. He is an absolute physical specimen. He looks like he's about to step on stage for the next Mr. Olympia. He also has great top-end speed with a one-cut-and-go ability. Chad Simmons of On3 Sports reports that Haynes may also be recruiting the services of Richard Young, 5-star running back that is highly coveted right now. Matter of fact, it has been mentioned at one time, both have said that Alabama was their dream school. Guys, I can definitely tell you this could be a tremendous package deal if true, and continues the Saban legacy of a stacked Crimson Tide backfield. Great news again for the Crimson Tide Nation, especially after landing Justin Jefferson and number 1 JUCO wide receiver Malik Benson. All right, guys, before I let you go, I want you to jump in the comment section. How excited are you about this? Tell me your thoughts. Where do you see Haynes fitting in the grand picture? Also, like I mentioned before, hit that like and subscribe button and go find us on all social media. Thank you so much for tuning in, and roll Tide.